Yeah. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Starter Kit. Okay? It's me, your boy Marcus, and the Uso Nation Balinese, man. You know what I'm saying? Today we're
Ooh,
coughing our
spirits.
lungs out. You know what I'm saying? Today we're coughing our lungs out and also talking about the Deadlands. You know what I'm saying? The Deadlands came out in
Yeah.
2014. Came out in 2014. I thought it was only a TV show, and you said it too when we was talking about it. I only thought of it. I thought it was just a TV show. I didn't know that show was based on the movie. So, what's up, bro? What did you know of this movie going in?
I knew nothing about this movie going in. This is my first time watching it. I have heard about the Deadlands. We've been throwing around different titles for reviews and movies that we want to watch. So definitely, I feel like the Deadlands came up a while ago, but I always thought it was just a TV show. So when you
Yeah,
first suggested this being the movie review, I was like, okay, how many episodes do we just want to do the first episode, first couple, whatever the structure was. But to find out it was a movie from 2014, uh, set in Aotearoa with I guess the lead actor being our boy
boy,
Alamein,
boy.
James
You know what I'm
Rolson.
saying? Showing these fools his Michael Jackson dance moves. Come on.
I was really hyped to see exactly what this was about. And this movie, man, crazy. Definitely cultural, spoken in all Terrell Maori the whole
Mhm.
way. So English subtitles, and then excited to see the culture and the Maori warriors. This was a
Yeah.
dope movie. I liked it a lot.
It was. Yeah, me too. Before we get into all that, man, you know what it is. Hit us up right here on the POLYTICKIN Network at YouTube, man. Check out the other shows in the network. You know what I'm saying? We got Way Back Wednesday with the Uso right here and the Uso Seth.
Revamp.
You know what I'm saying? Well, it's gonna be revamped. There's some things in the works. Don't worry, it's coming back. All right. The Usos have been busy. Shut up, okay? We got it. And there's also another show called the Politicking Podcast. It's out there over there too. It's pretty cool, man. It's me and Uso Seth. Yeah, do what you need to do, man. Comment what kind of movies you want us to watch. Tell us what you want us to see and talk about. You know what I'm saying? What the hell have y'all been watching? You know what I mean? Shoot. Other than that, we could just get into it, brother.
We got the I feel like the casting call for this movie. Obviously, James Rolston with Boy, a
Yeah.
couple of really big names in here. George Hanare as the dad, the chief, Tane.
Tane.
Man.
Freaking Johnny Lingo, bruh.
Yeah, or Mr. Bennett from Once Were Warriors in
Mr.
there.
Bennett from Once Were Warriors.
Uh,
Oh, I look, bro. Icons, bro.
yeah.
We got icons in this movie.
Rena Owens is in here as the grandmother. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Man, she's also going to be the
Looking at her
grandma
off top.
in Moana 2,
Come on,
the
bro.
legendary Beth Heckett in the house.
Come on,
Uh,
bro. Get
Wirepa
out.
TeKohe Tuhaka was
Mm.
also Marcel in Sionis 2 a few years before this movie came
Freaking
out.
dickhead, bro. No,
Marcel.
when he came up, I was like, dude, why the fuck?
Yeah, yep, yep,
Where
same.
have I seen this fucking guy, bro? Where have I seen it? And then when I was tweeting, I was like, bro, it's Marcel.
Yeah.
I was pissed off again. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, this makes sense, bro. This guy has a very punchable face, bro. He's so good, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah, seeing Marcel as the leader of the rival clan or the prince,
Bruh.
that was funny.
Yo,
He
that's
did a great
Marcel's
job.
ancestor, bruh.
Yeah. Questionable morals from a strong
Yes.
looking.
Come on, bro. Arrogant, stubborn, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Oh, dickhead, bro.
Yeah. And finally the warrior of the movie.
Bro.
Sometimes referred to as the monster, the Tanifa,
Bro.
played
Go
by
say
Lawrence
monster.
Makoare. Yeah.
Makoare.
And
Bro, this dude, bro, he was awesome, bro.
yeah.
He was fucking
Oh yeah.
awesome. He was awesome. I talked a lot of shit. Not a lot of shit, but I said that on Twitter. I said last night. Oh, damn! I feel bad just thinking about it now. Fuck! I said the warrior has 3 wives and he looks like a Neanderthal and he killed his whole family. We all have a chance. Look, bro. Look, I was just kidding, man. He's really good. He's really good. Okay? He's really fucking good.
He's the worst.
He's the worst. Yeah, I know. He's kind of terrible, but he was so good, bro. He was so good. All right, go on, man.
And he was also played a bunch of different villains in the Lord of the Rings
For
franchise.
real?
Yeah, shout out to Sasa House on Twitter, who took our last House of the Dragon episode and was talking about Islanders specific representation in fantasy and stuff like this. And this is one of the names that that he shouted out. So shout out to Sasa House. Appreciate you tapping in.
Oh damn,
that.
bro! I'm
dope.
a fucking idiot, bro. Shit.
Why?
Oh no, I didn't even know that he referred to Lawrence Makoare.
Makoare?
Lawrence Makoare. Yeah, bro. Oh, that's hard, bro. Shit, I take back what I said. I'll delete the tweet. I'll delete it. I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry, but I can delete the tweet.
Yeah,
right.
Maybe not that specific name, but he definitely put up and mentioned that most of the Pacific representation in fantasy was like orcs.
Orcs, hell yeah!
Like, oh, the freaking goblin human. Jesus. Urakai.
Oh, you're gonna dehumanize? Yeah, you're gonna freaking dehumanize us, bro. We're not even freaking humans.
Yeah. So that, I mean, and a bunch of other really good actors in this movie, but definitely some big names and roles and performances. At the top. Did you write a synopsis for this?
I just stole IMDb's. I'll read it. Did you write one?
Yeah. So this is, I mean,
okay.
I tried. This is one.
Read yours. I want to read. Yeah, I want to hear yours.
All right. A Maori chieftain's son must avenge the slaying of his tribe by a rival prince and enlist the help of a disgraced warrior to track and battle them across haunted lands of Aotearoa.
Okay, bro. Yeah. IMDb should have put that in there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. This is IMDb's. Oh yeah, I'm giving Lance the win for this one. After his tribe is slaughtered through an act of... I'm going to read a hella boring because it's boring. After his tribe is slaughtered through an act of treachery, the teenage son of a slain Māori chieftain looks to avenge his father's murder and bring peace and honor to the souls of his loved ones. Boo! Put Lance's synopsis up there. Whack. Shit trash, IMDb. Fuck. Hell yeah. So what's the deal, bro?
Yeah, themes before we tell the story of the Deadlands. We get freaking obviously war and the battles of war, the cycles of war, how they keep continuing. Honor is a big one. Nobility, honor and nobility are mentioned a lot by the characters.
Glory.
And yeah, glory
was a big word used the entire time. Like, we rip his whole ass.
He's like,
he kept using
just because you're a bitch, I won't let you take away my glory. You can leave.
Yeah.
But he said that to all his guys. I was like, damn, bro, you're not going to have a crew at the end of this. And he does.
Wait. What did he say? Say it again.
Wait, he was like, your fear will not take away from my glory. But he's basically calling everybody a punk and like you're believing in fake, supernaturalness, and that's not real, and you just gotta suck it up.
Oh my god, bro! What a POS!
Yeah,
bro. Like he fucked up like already at the beginning. Like he fucked his entire tribe up by doing what he did at the beginning to that skull. You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy.
Yeah. What he did to that skull, it just tells you everything you need to know about the type of person we Repa is, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
Like he would step on his own ancestors to achieve glory that he doesn't even deserve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He would step on his own family, bro, Fuck you, Irepa, and fuck you, Marcel, bro. Fuck all that.
Okay, that is a good name. No, that's. Hey, Robbie Magasifa said it. Don't come for me.
Yeah, for real. Hey, he just quoting the movie. Chill out, okay? He just quoting the movie.
Redemption.
Yo, Lance is a wild guy, bro. Come on.
Redemption, vengeance, and redemption are also another big theme, I think, in this movie. So yeah, we'll go through that. Any other themes that stood out to you?
Yeah, so I put spirituality in ancient and modern Islander culture. This movie is very spiritual, very talking to your ancestors, very vision questy. You know what I'm saying?
By way of magic mushrooms.
Oh, what? No, these dudes were taking mushrooms back then, bro. The ancient Maori people were just fucking shrooming. They're like, dude, you know what, bro?
See my grandma?
I talked to my great grandma last night, bro. And you know what she told me, bro? She told me to go seek revenge for the loss of my entire family, bro. I can't believe this is happening. Yeah, no. So, so I put spirituality and how it's a big thing in our culture. You know, with all the religion talk or whatever, but spirituality has been with us from literally the beginning of time. So I thought that was an interesting thing to put in there. Yeah, even before Christianity. So, you know, it's been a part of us for a very long time. I put revenge and its consequences. You know, it's kind of small. You know what I'm saying? They don't really address revenge as far as like the consequences of it. This is literally just a revenge tale. Someone's seeking it. You know what I'm saying? And seeking revenge will restore honor to, you know, them or to Hongi, you know what I'm saying? Because he avenged his family's murder. And I also put politics. I put politics / for the good of the tribe, right? Because of the warrior's backstory and how fucked up that is and what his father made him do. You know what I'm saying? That earned him his nickname. So I thought that was a really good talking point as far as even in ancient times with our people, we were dealing with bullshit politics, man. Yeah. It just had a lot more dire consequences, like slaughtering your entire family. You know what I'm saying? To pay back a debt to an enemy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like been with us for... Yeah, what happened?
I do not like that.
Do not like that, bro. That immediately I was already like the way Lawrence Moriarty portrays the warrior, bro. I was already sympathetic to him before he even revealed why he was the monster. Bro is out there alone on cursed lands and he's holding it down by himself. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's when he tells us why he earned the nickname that he did, I was like, oh, dude, of course, there's something tying you to these lands that you're a freaking sympathetic character, bruh. Damn. So, yeah, I thought politics was a good one to talk about, you know, when we get to it.
I didn't think of that one. That's nice. Yeah, that like repayment, the repayment killings. I was like, oh,
come on, bro.
Even at the beginning. I mean, we'll get into the story here and tell people.
Shit, bro,
maddening.
Come on, bro, talk about it.
Let's get into it. This story set in ancient Aotearoa, out in the lands where tribes are living in camps. This basic tribe, the base tribe, is led by Tane, played by, again, George Hinare, and his son is Hongi, played by James Rolleston. Would you say Hongi is here, like 15-ish?
Yeah,
right?
So he says 16. He says 16 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah, he says, how old are you, boy? 16 seasons.
Yeah. So he's not a full
16 turns of the earth. That's what I would say now, bro. 33 turns of the earth, bro.
33 turns, 33 orbits.
Yeah, 33 orbits around the sun.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I said the earth. The earth is orbiting the earth. Sorry, man. My bad. I'm a fucking idiot. Go on. Talk about the damn movie, Lance.
right from the beginning of the movie, they're welcoming in a formerly rival clan, right? Someone that they fought and had a great battle with on this land. And the people that are coming back from the rival clan are coming to bury their ancestors that were slain on this battlefield, right? And Tana mentions, we haven't fished, we haven't hunted in those lands since the great battle, so your ancestors should be undisturbed. And it is honorable what you're doing, going to bury them, to find them some peace, right? Wirepa, who is the prince of that rival clan, his dad is supposedly the leader, but now this young, war-hungry upstart comes into to the lands of Tana's tribe, and he's under this ruse that he's there to honor his family, but what he's really doing is to plant some desecration to justify a war that he wants to start. So he's freaking, you see him traveling through the woods and stuff by himself, and Hongi,
or so he thinks, so he thinks,
because I guess Hongi doesn't like Hongi's a little racist, right? He just doesn't like these guys.
Racist so is actually that's a crazy word to use, but you're not wrong, bro. They definitely different races, bro.
This is a very private, don't let him do that with his ancestors, find the bones, collect them, bring them back. But Hongi knew.
I just felt like Hongi didn't trust this fool at all. You can see it in his face. Yeah. Like he was just looking like when he was talking, he was just like staring at him like, I don't like you for some reason. I don't know. That's what I thought.
I don't
There's
trust
something about you.
Yeah. Well,
you remind me of Marcel.
When I was watching Hongi follow Wirepa through the woods, I was like, oh, this isn't good. Like, you shouldn't be doing this. Leave the man alone. Give him the peace.
That's true.
When Wirepa finds the bones of his ancestors lying in a cave, he tells them, he does a Hongi where he breathes in face to face, nose to nose, forehead to forehead. I forget what it is. With a skull of his ancestor. And he's talking about, I'm here to honor you, and I'm going to get vengeance for what they did, right? And then this dude shits on his ancestors.
Yeah, literally.
Literally. He's like, I have something for you. Takes a squat, pops out a log, and then spreads it over the face of the skull. And I'm like, ew. And then he takes the remnants left on his fingers and gives them a huge lick. And I was like, oh my gosh. Before freaking throwing the skull at the cave wall. That shit.
You said pops out a log, bro. I'm not gonna let you slide with that, bro. Popped out. He definitely popped out a log, bro, and it was a sizable log too, bro. Like I didn't, bro. When he squatted over that shit, I was like, dude, no, nah. At least they didn't show the act of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they didn't do that because this movie is actually pretty.
His body.
No, thank God, because this movie is actually pretty fucking violent, bro. So I wouldn't be surprised that it goes there because this movie is fucking violent. It's gory, bro. That's dude. Thank God for that. So, oh shit, I'm glad I didn't see it escaping his body. Fuck all that. But so he So, so he takes the squat, does what he does. Bro, he was not messing around. But then that's when, Hongi, what I'm saying? Hongi's like, bro, what the hell is that? And then he throws a rock at this fool. Well, actually, no, I'm missing a part. No. He doesn't just fucking mush his shit on the skull. He throws that shit. Against the wall, breaks it, and that's when Hongi's just like, dude, nah, fuck that. And then throws a rock at him. Yeah, throws the rock at him and then misses, and then that's when we Repa chases him as Hongi is trying to make his way back to the tribe to tell him what happened, but he gets caught by freaking Marcel's whole ass. Gets caught. You know what I'm saying? It takes him straight back to Tanya. It's just like, dude, I caught your son over here trying to defile my ancestors, bro. You need an answer for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to, somebody's got to answer for this.
It'll be war.
And, or it'll be war, right? But then, you know, Tanya's just like, dude, did you do this to his son? To his son? Like, Hongi, did you really do that, bro? And then Hongi's just like, nah.
It was him.
No, man. Yeah, it was him. He's trying to sow the seeds of discontent, bro. He's trying to start a war, bro.
Exactly.
No, it wasn't me. So Tanya, in a very biblical move, now that I think about it, it's like, dude, how do we, you know, he's just like, dude, how about this? You know, how about I kill my son? If he actually did what he did, how about I kill him? That way I want to show you my dedication to uniting our tribes. And then freaking Weerepa's just like, dude, nah, nah. There is no way you can make this better, bro. I'm going to go tell my dad and we're going to start a war. Fuck you guys. And I was just like, fuck. It's boy's in trouble again.
It's obvious. It's obvious there that Weerepa is not for, you know, the offerings or evenness. He's there for war, right? He's gonna start a war. If it wasn't, I found shit on my ancestors. Now it's your son shit on my ancestors, and I'm gonna tell my dad, and we're gonna fight about this. But they walk off, right? And Tana lets him walk off, and his like general is like, we could go track him down and kill them all tonight. You know?
We can kill him right now, dude.
And the dad's like, nah, we gotta prepare for this war though. And the general's like, hell yeah. Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, for real.
That night, man, we get our first look at the grandmother, Rena Owen, in a dream. But
recognize her immediately, brother.
Yeah. I was like, what the heck is going on? Because she's sitting in a weird place, right? And we come to find out it's like the afterlife, where like a special Twilight Zone kind of thing where the ancestors are hanging out. But she's got her own special place under the dark sky with like green stars. Like it seems like a otherworldly plane, kind of like when T'Challa goes to like meet his father in like that Wakanda afterlife. It had that kind of vibe, right? Different look, but
definitely
you could tell it wasn't Earth. But her words are quickly broken up by an attack on the village in the middle of the night by Weerepa and his crew, that rival clan, and they are wiping out everybody. They're going to kill as many of the men as they possibly can while in their sleep. The general gets stabbed out before cursing the people. The dad, he's talking mad shit.
Excuse me.
When Weerepa is going to get him executed. But luckily, Hongi, when the guys come into his hut to attack him, knocks him out of the wall and he escapes. And I mean, he falls down a hill and gets knocked out by a tree, but he lives.
He killed the shit out of his brother real bad.
Oh, that was his brother?
I think that was his brother,
Sliced him. That was like the first, like, oh, there's going to be blood in this movie. Because that was like, like a neck, like a throat freaking slice. But so the village is destroyed. There are only like women walking around the next day when Hongi wakes up and comes back, and one of them's like yelling at him. It's like, well, look what you did, and I'm like, what are you talking about? This is not. It wasn't his like duty to defend everyone. He's just a kid. But maybe she's talking about like they said you shit on him and now this all started and it's all your fault. Or I felt like she was just trying to blame someone in like a really traumatic time. But this forces him to pick up the tools of his dad, like his dad's cloak made from these feathers, his dad's staff and weapon. And while he's doing this, he's remembering that his dad was talking about, this tribe that's east of them that disappeared. All of a sudden, they just weren't there anymore, right? And now it's a dead tribe. And Hongi's dad, his most important thing was the legacy and living on of the tribe. He's like, I don't want us to become like that. I don't want us to disappear. I don't want all of us to go. I want us to live on, in honor. So now he's like, well, I got to go and freaking, avenge my village, my father. The father who does not have a head, by the way. Weerepa took his head with him. So there's like a whole level of like disrespect and freaking trolling that's going on too. But now we've got the guys that are that attacked, and we know who we're going after. Weerepa and his crew.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I completely forgot about that part, that he has that flashback with his dad before he sets out on his journey. Yeah. That's right, basically telling him the lay of the land as far as the Deadlands. But his dad didn't know the entire origin of the Deadlands, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, I straight forgot about that. So from there, that's when our journey begins. The journey has begun. You know what I'm saying? Hongi is telling him, like, hey, because there's a girl who wants to go with him. And he's just like, dude, if I don't come back, tell stories about me. Maybe that's another theme, too. The power of storytelling within our culture. You know what I'm saying? To keep legends alive, because there's probably a whole bunch of Hongis like that in our history, but that we just don't know about. You know what I mean? So now our journey has started in earnest, man. Hongi is out to seek revenge, and he's looking for Weerepa and his men. And then a B story starts developing with Weerepa and his men, because Weerepa is on his way back to his home, right, to present his dad with the head of their so-called enemy. His fucking road to glory is so stupid, bro, because there's no glory in what he's doing, So in order to what? A shortcut. He basically wants to take a shortcut, but it's through the cursed Deadlands. You know what I'm saying? And he's got men in his tribe who are just like, dude, this is a bad fucking idea, bro. You're about to set a curse upon us. Yeah, we cannot go that way. That's the Deadlands. And then Weerepa shows his arrogance by talking about, dude, I don't give a goddamn about them, bro. This is for my glory. I'm going through here. So, his men are hesitant to go, but they insist on going. So he follows them. And like I said, a B plot starts developing with him and his men as far as like, the curses, the spirituality of the entire thing. You know what I mean? Where his men start losing faith in him. You know what I'm saying? Or his men start turning against him because of, his friggin' arrogance towards their ancestors and the spirits that haunt these lands. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, like, this is what the fuck ego gets you, bro. Your entire host turning on you. You dick. What?
He's talking like, yo, if there are spirits, then they'll freaking bask in my glory. And if there's people, then we'll kill them. But he's totally dismissing like the fears and like what these people are talking about for both his crew and the land, which quickly gets them all sorts of different like perceived curses and negative effects on them.
Straight up.
Yeah, and that definitely helps to kind of take apart Weerepa's crew, because there's like, I want to say like 15 of them to start.
Yeah, they got a cool little posse, bro. Yeah. Shit.
So
you weak, man. Y'all weak. Y'all got taken out by 2 people, bro. Y'all weak, bro. Yeah. All right, go on, man.
So, trying to figure out how Hongi finds out that they cut through the Deadlands, but he also knows.
Yeah, so he gets to that same intersection that scene took place in with Weerepa and his men. And by the time Hongi gets there, obviously they're long gone, but he sees like their fabric from one of the dudes that was there, like on a log or something. So then that's when he stops at that same intersection. He sees where he's at. He's like, okay, then
they went through here.
Now things,
silly,
right? But silly. What a stupid fucking idea, boys. But okay, I got you. You motherfuckers are idiots. Y'all are done. So silly. Fucking silly idiots.
Yeah.
So and he didn't hesitate though. Like he knew where he was at, but he didn't hesitate. You know, I keep thinking back to that flashback. That's such a good fucking point, man. Like that because I keep forgetting like how he knew to ask or to look for the monster. You know what I'm saying? To look for the monster. But then that's when, you know, he sees the fabric, goes in there, but then he starts having a vision of his grandmother again. The same one that we see when she's, you know, about to talk to him in the, you know, before the slaughtering of the tribe. And so, you know, Rena Owen is back on screen and she says, she's basically asking him, like, so what are you going to do now? You're going to avenge my son, his dad. You know what I'm saying? And that's when he's just like, I'll ask the monster for help. And then that's when she's like, dude, maybe you do have a little bit of your dad in you. You know what I'm saying? That's when, yeah. Hongi's the guy, bro. Hongi is the guy. So, yeah. So now he needs to. He's finding help, and he's gonna look for the monster. How does he stumble upon the monster though? Like, how did I forget? Like he was just walking through there, right?
Yeah, he eventually gets to the camp, and then some of the ladies see him and like, oh, you're trying to get over here, and they kind of guide him towards the monster, the Tanifa,
Yeah,
the warrior.
Okay.
Man, the first time, oh my gosh. The first time we actually see the warrior is right at the opening of the movie where he's chasing someone down that was hunting on his land. And I mean, less than a minute into the movie, we're getting a freaking hand-to-hand Maori warrior weapon fight. And then we also see that this warrior, this monster, is a bit tormented. And we hope to learn more about that. But here we see him with the dead body kind of like in his hut. And Hongi is explaining the situation to him and trying to get him to join. And the warrior, as he's called in the movie, he's kind of dismissive and also like, tell me something good or I'll eat you. Like, and he kind of lays back and he's like, tell me your story. I'll decide if, you know, I'm going to help you or not. But
he was actually kind of funny now that I think about it, bro. He was kind of roasting motherfuckers, bro.
He just had that kind of air of, I could easily kill any of you. Like, but yeah, he gets talked to by one of the wives after Hongi leaves, and she's like, you can see his quest, it shames you, like you're dishonored by it, like there's something messing with you. And she convinces him to, you know, he has to help the boy to lift their curse, which we still don't know all about, right? So there's a curse that's going on this monster, and he's like a ghost to people. He's like, I mean, I think because the grandma says it, she's like, oh, Dan, that's crazy that you're going to go ask the warrior for help, because the warrior is like a ghost monster, right? And everyone's scared of him and wants to like be away from him. So to go there takes bravery and courage, and he does. But also, I feel like he doesn't have anywhere else to go really, because he's an untrained 16-year-old that like knows he's not a fighter, not a warrior. But luckily, as they go on their journey, the warrior teaches Hongi more and more to make him a skilled warrior. But yeah, the journey starts, bro, and they take off. Well, the warrior takes off, and then Hongi's like, "Oh shit, they're running the whole time."
Shit. Yeah, bro. He straight up says it before they take off. It's like, all right, get ready. We're gonna run a lot. Like he says it, bro. We're gonna run a lot. And bro, they literally, shit. It's time to run, motherfucker. Shit.
Full sprint. I'm like, oh,
bro.
Man. I mean, I guess, right?
You gotta catch up, bro.
You gotta catch up, but damn, if that's like,
bro,
that's tough. It'd be a hard.
I didn't know they were freaking. You know what I'm saying? Give them a gold medal, bro, because they was sprinting for miles. It seemed like, bro, straight up.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they
that
they
was
eventually
hilarious.
do catch up to the
Yeah.
guys, and what a
the
freaking battle!
Flash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, fast guys. They meet them like in an open area against like between some hills or mountains,
Mm-hmm.
and it becomes like a pretty dope battle. I don't
Yeah,
know if I'm
it
jumping too far
does.
ahead here, but that battle was like, what does he tell the boy? He's like, go over onto the side or something, and then he walks up, and it's like 15 versus 1. And he walks down there talking mad shit. Is like, which one of you guys is first? I'm gonna
Yeah.
do this. I'm gonna dispatch all of you to your ancestors. Get ready to die.
Oh.
All that type of stuff.
Mhm.
And I mean, frustratingly, Repa's crew attacks him one by one or
You know,
two by one. I'm like, bro, it's 15 of you.
just thinking, for real, bro. Gang up
Jump
on him,
his
bro.
ass.
Jump him, bro. What the hell are you? There's no honor in this, bro. Like, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, bro, why are they going one-on-one with this, bro? With this guy, bro. Well, like this was like an honorable fight. This is not an honorable quest, bro. Go and jump his ass, bro. Fucking dummies.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, you all got hella sharp spears. Just all run at him with your spears. Like one or two of you might die, but that's better than all of you dying.
Yeah, for real. For real, bro. He dispatches them with ease, bro. Like, who taught this fool how to fight, bro?
Yeah. Eventually people start landing some hits on the warrior. Ranji, which is Repa's second in command, he gets out there by himself and tries to 1v1 him. Doesn't go too well, but people are getting hits on the warrior. He's starting to slow down, which is when Boy comes back from fighting off one of the guys that just was dispatched to catch him.
To get him.
After he used the warriors' battle tactic notes. He was like, say something about their mom, get him crazy off balance, and then hit him in the face right here. As hard as you can. Okay?
Dude. I don't even remember that. Oh, that's hilarious. I just remember him talking shit to him, talking about his mom.
Yeah, he was like, your mom fucks dogs. And the guy's like,
yeah.
What?
Your mom your mom lays with dogs.
Yeah. He's like, what?
Your mom fucks dogs.
Oh, sorry.
Your mom fucks dogs, bitch. What?
Are you okay?
Yeah, that's actually a good fucking strategy, bro. I'm gonna do that next time. Fight, man. Your mom sucks, dude.
You're gonna throw him off. It's either gonna make him be all wild or super focused.
Yeah, right. For real. Oh, it's got to be the first one.
Yeah, but Ranji sees that what's going on is gonna end up being a loss for Repa, so he tells him, Lord, you've been compromised. We gotta We gotta get out of here. So they take off while most of the crew stays behind to freaking end up getting killed by the warrior and Hongi, who jumps in, and now it's 2 versus the rest of them, and they do a really good job actually for their first like major battle together of like teamwork, combos and assaults. So
doesn't he talk shit to him though after day one? That fool, the warrior talks shit to that fool Hongi. He's like, all right, you did poorly, actually. You were kind of hopeless. I was like, damn.
Oh, yeah. Some of Repa's crew, they're like, we're cursed, we're leaving. And they end up being the first 2 that the warrior and the boy fight. And he's like, go and get the fat one. I'll do this one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
And,
okay, that was a separate incident. That's right.
That was right. Yeah, that was right before this big battle. But he's like, does he have to come and help him? Does he? Yeah, he's like, Jesus Christ.
I think he did. Yeah, Jesus. This motherfucker, I swear, man, I can't leave this motherfucker alone at all. I gotta do everything for him.
Yo, and he says, you did not do good today.
Yeah.
But you will do better next time. You know,
Yeah.
it's an acquired
called him
taste.
hopeless though.
Dickhead. Oh, and Hongi's like, my dad knew I wasn't a warrior, and the warrior says, "You don't say."
Bro, he was going in on him, bro. I'm telling you, the warrior's pretty damn funny, bro.
He's like, "You don't say."
Yeah, you don't say, huh? What the realist, bro. The warrior's a realist. Oh shit. Okay, so after wait, what happens after their big brawl?
In that brawl, the warrior actually takes some like life-threatening stabs, right? And he ends up needing to be nursed back to health by Hongi. Right? Hongi's, and the warrior, while he's doing this, he thinks he's about to die. He's finally about to pass on, not be cursed anymore. He's also arguing with his ancestors who he sees in the stars. He wakes up from his like dreams, mad and fighting. And Hongi's like,
leave me be.
Yeah.
Leave me be.
And when he finally does wake up, him and Hongi are like, oh, Wirepa and the remaining crew, they're long gone. There's no way we can catch them at this point. There's no way to tell where they are. So we're kind of screwed. And this fool Hongi pulls out some mushrooms, man. He pulls out some mushrooms. He's like, I know you said this is how your wives, you know, see the ancestors and talk to them and communicate with them, but now it's you. Yeah. You got to do it. And the warrior is not about communicating with his ancestors because his ancestors, you know, we find out don't like it. His ancestors don't like him because of what he did. They banished him. You know, they don't want to. They don't want to have that communication with him. But
they straight rejected him. He said it's like, man, they rejected me.
Yeah. He takes them. He tries to see, but I can't remember what exactly he sees or how they get to step in towards Menace camp.
Right. So he sees, he takes the mushrooms and he sees glimpses of like the future, right? Because him and Boy meet up with 3 people a little later on. So he sees that in his vision. Shit. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what else. Something that fuck. I just remember that part where he sees 3 people that he's gonna see in the future when he finally gets nursed back to health and is able to move again. But I can't remember what else he saw. I feel like he was walking through like a cave or something, some kind of cave, like in that same spirit world that Rena Owen is in. But that might be a little later. That might be after his confession of what he did.
Actually, I think he does that cave twice. He does that first time where he's on mushrooms, and then I remember him walking into it a bit more purposefully the second time.
Okay, so maybe that is another glimpse in the future of him going through that cave.
Dang, I thought he was experiencing that. Nice. Okay, that's his future too.
Sheesh. Good Lord. Yeah, this movie's fucking good. Hell yeah. So he sees what he sees, and then from there, wakes up and he's okay. He's okay to move again from there.
Yeah,
he even tell Boy what he sees? Because I remember seeing Rena Owen again when after he took the shrooms.
Yeah, I think it cuts to it cuts back to Wirepa's clan, and one of his guys is like dying, writhing in pain with a foamed mouth. And the other guys are looking down and like, yo, we're cursed. And they're getting mad, like you said, over the movie. They keep getting like mad at him, like, yo, you freaking got us into all this trouble. Yeah, the last part of the dream, he sees those 3 people looking down. And they continue on their quest. After more people are freaking leaving Wirepa's clan, they're also going over like sharp volcanic rocks and stuff. So they're getting their feet cut up, and they're like, "This land sucks, bro. We should have turned back days ago." Mutiny is happening, bro. People are getting mad. Wirepa's being freaking carried. he's like Raji's got him
Yeah,
like
that's
helping
right.
carry him, and this guy's freaking yelling at his crew while being freaking walked on the rocks. Yeah, but then
Pussy,
yeah,
fucking pussy.
we see the warrior and Hongi kind of making their way through more woods as they're going, and we see the three people from the dream, from the
There it is.
warrior's
Okay.
mushroom dream. It's a woman warrior from a tribe that's there. They're on the Deadlands though, right? They're in that
Yes.
area.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's scary.
So I don't think she doesn't say why she's there, but she does ask him like, "Hey, why are you here?" Only people who are in the Deadlands are very desperate, just hinting at why she might be in there. You know, so maybe something desperate happened, or something like, "Oh, I'm now remembering like birds or something." She was like, "My tribe is empty of birds," so I guess they just went in there to look at birds. Bitch, you acting like a bird brain. Fuck out of here. What the hell? You can get killed for being in there. What the fuck are you doing?
Don't be on these lands, right? So they're there,
Yeah.
and she's like, "What are you guys doing?" And Hongi's like, "Yo, we got separated from our group. We're trying to find them. Might it's a Weerepa, you know. Me and my dad." He points to the warrior. He's just trying to like play a story. He doesn't want people asking questions, but he's the warrior doesn't like this, right? He's like, this we should get out of here. I don't like it. Maybe he's like realizing the visions. Huh?
No, he was saying like we should just kill him. We just kill him and leave.
Oh,
and I thought that's that.
I thought he was like, we should just leave. We should get out of here.
It's so he was like, we should just kill him and leave, and then that's when Hongi's like, no, they haven't done anything to us.
Yeah.
You know, and that's another thing too. That's another thing that causes like a little rift between them. You know, because of what he does, you know, later on and stuff, before the confession of what, you know, why it's called the Deadlands.
Mm-hmm.
But that's another rift that develops between the two of them too. You know, he's just looked at as like an animal and monster who just kills any and everybody. But then Hongi's just like, dude, they've meant no harm to us. They deserve nothing like that. So, you know, let's continue. So, yeah, she's questioning him. He's lying to her. Smart move. And then that's when she invites them to their camp.
Yeah, you guys can stay
that's
here.
when those, you guys can stay here for the night. You guys are, And was it that there was a what was it? Hongi's chilling by the camp, and then the warrior goes off by himself, or he's he's following the girl who goes out by herself, and she's doing the right. That's the part where she's just in the yes. So she's in the forest. She's doing the Maori stuff, shaking her hands, doing doing what she's doing, and he follows her and just watches her, right? Follows and is just watching her, and she sees him, and then wait. Actually, no, I think I'm missing a whole part. She actually talks to the boy. She talks to him.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. Okay, so before all that, before even meeting up with the fucking warrior, she's talking to Hongi in the at the camp because she knows that he's lying about him being his father.
Yeah, and their real
so
mission.
She's basically, she's just trying to pick his brain and figure out, why he's there, but he won't let up. He won't tell her anything. Really.
I think he went out for a walk, and she eventually comes walking by him.
Oh,
she's like,
okay.
I talked to the boy. He told us that you're not really, his father.
Right.
So what's going on? You're some sort of warrior. And she gets real close to him. She's like, your body has seen a lot of pain. She's like running her hands around his face, down his arms, around his chest.
Hey, she's trying, what I'm saying? She's trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's very, this looks like it's about to go down.
You know what I'm saying? She was trying, bro.
Yeah, I was like, oh, is this to just get, more information or closer to him? Or is it, is she really attracted to him and like wants to be with him? But she eventually, her hands go down to his thighs where the brand is on his thigh of the dead tribe in the Deadlands. And she realizes, oh, you're that guy from the
Yeah,
dead tribe. Get away from me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
get away from me.
And
yeah, bro.
realizing that she knows the truth of who he is, and fearful that she will, spread this information that, oh, that ghost monster warrior that you guys are so afraid of is just a guy. He's just a dude, and can be killed. And a big part of the warrior's kind of like strength is that his enemies fear him. They've heard the stories, the viciousness, depravity that this monster goes after people that come onto its lands, which keeps it clear. But he's like, oh, she's gonna go tell people that I'm a regular guy from the Deadlands, and other people will come and steal my land, knowing I'm only one person defending it instead of like a supernatural monster. And that leads to another dope battle.
Yeah.
Mene stops in a small stream or pond or body of water. She whips out her weapons. Man, what are those called? I'm gonna look that up. But her and the warrior now are going after it. She's like, come on then. If it's death you want, then fucking come. And they get into this really big battle. Hongi wakes up as it's happening. He's in the camp and he's like, realizes that the other two people are dead. And now he's running after. He's like, oh shoot, don't kill her. She seems like a friend, right? So he's running after the warrior, trying to find them, trying to stop what he thinks is going on. And then that battle, man, she knocks him into the water. He like slowly sinks, but he like comes up freaking Navy SEAL,
looking like
SEAL Team 6 style, just in the water, just
bro. Oh man. Yeah, bro. This is a really good fight scene, man. I like when I first started watching it, I kind of had problems with like how the fight scenes were shot, but like as it gets later on down the movie, it's like the cinematography just gets better. You know what I was mad at? It was the slaughtering of the tribe at the beginning. I was like, dude, I hope all the fight scenes aren't like this. Yeah, very close, very like kind of shaky a little bit. Couldn't really. I mean, obviously know what's happening, but it's like, I don't know, it was just shot crazy.
Want to see?
But then as the movie got on, what happened?
Like, I want to see the fight, but it feels like we're too close. We need to back up a little bit.
Bro, we've been spoiled by John Wick. You know what I'm saying? John Wick has such great shot fight scenes, but whatever. I'm nitpicking. But as I'm saying, like, as the movie got on, the fight scenes looked a lot better, bro. Like, leading up to, their final confrontation. So this was not any different. The fight between, her name is Mene? I didn't even get her name.
I think so, yeah.
Her name is Mene. So the fight between Mene and the warrior was fucking hard.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, god damn, she's holding her own, bro. I thought she would at least get a stab in. Obviously, we knew she was going to die.
She got some like uppercuts and hooks in with her weapon, but I also feel like if he wasn't coming off of a like big injury, this is probably not as good a battle, because he'll just because he's the warrior, and even though she seems like a really good warrior in her own right, and she's the leader of this small crew that she's with, even with a big injury, it wasn't enough to defeat the warrior, who freaking like holds her up and oh man, it snaps her neck.
Yeah,
crazy. And then looks sad about it, right? Because he's like conflicted this time. He's like, man, and he kind of just like has to let her go off to the side, and he's like thinking, damn, I didn't want to have to do that. But Hongi also shows up quickly after that. He's like, no, you monster, you demon, you animal, why would you do this? And he's like, she was gonna stitch on me, she was gonna rat out my whole shit, like I had to do it, and this is your fault actually, because I told you we should have left, and then you wanted to stay.
Monster, you better take accountability for yourself, monster. Bro, learn to take accountability for your actions, okay?
This is so crazy. This is where we get, I think, a big monologue, right? And an explanation on why the warrior is the monster in the first place, why he's cursed. And this boy is just like, you're an animal. You're not worthy of honor. And he's like,
Yeah, he
what
doesn't know
do
any of that.
you know about honor, boy? Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. Let me tell you about my
Yeah. Nobility.
Oh,
Fuck all that. Yeah. So tell yeah, we kind of said it at the beginning, but the warrior tells his story to Hongi. And a while ago, the warrior was tasked by his father, who I guess was the leader of that tribe,
yeah.
was tasked by his father to kill his own family in order to pay back a debt to an enemy, which means his wife and his children.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thinking that, he does that for quote unquote the good of the tribe, right? But when he did that, he does that. I'm trying to figure out what made him want to kill the entire tribe. Because after he does that
to do that to his family,
just having to do that, right? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I thought. So just the fact that he had to do that under some stupid fucking orders from his dad, he understood and felt, yeah, politics. He felt the loss of what he did, and maybe understandably, arguably, understandably, might have been justified in what he did because his people did that to him. I don't know.
maybe
That's another conversation.
Maybe just your dad. Maybe just killed the person
Maybe
that
just
gave
your
the order.
But
I mean,
after maybe just your dad,
after having
not the entire tribe,
lose your whole family to then wipe out the rest of them. And he says,
yeah,
you want to know about honor, boy? My father asked me to slay my whole family, my wife, children, as this repayment to the enemy. And I did it to honor him and my tribe. But the world is not honorable, boy.
The world is
Did
not
the betrayal of your
boy.
father not teach you anything?
God damn.
And he's looking up, like if the stars are looking down on him where the ancestors are, and he's just like, there is no nobility, just politics. So I killed everybody else too. I killed them all in the night while they slept. And that is why people fear me. The monster who killed his own tribe. He starts yelling up to the sky. Do you hear me? I admit it. That's what I did. He says, I have this blackness that comes upon me where even the god of war would not venture. Like even the most depraved, war-hungry being would not do what I did. And I am cursed for that. I've done many bad things. He starts, the warrior starts crying. I told you.
Crying.
Do not mistake me for a good man. I am not the hero from the stories. I am the monster.
The monster. Oh, bruh.
That whole time, Hoagie's just like, oh, damn. And you can, yeah.
He wasn't just crying, bro. He was crying and screaming and then cursing and then voice was shaking, bro. Yeah. Like he ran through like a whole gauntlet of emotions in that scene, and Lawrence Moriarty was fucking killing it, bro. That scene was awesome. Shows you exactly who the fuck the warrior is. What?
That goes to like in House of the Dragon, or in just like the general George R. Martin stories, kinslaying is one of the biggest offenses, and it comes equipped with curses, right? If you're going to take out your own lineage, your brother, your cousin, your family, that is one of the biggest no-nos, things that will
look down upon the Westeros.
Yeah, and it ends up you become like cursed, or just people treat you so badly that your life is never the same again. R.I.P. to the Cargyle twins.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. So
fuck.
People in Aotearoa are like, oh, this is the guy that killed his whole tribe and even his own family. What an evil animal monster.
Hey.
Shit. That's crazy, man. We find out that's his story, but it's like they seem separated now because Hongi is like ready to bury Mene, and the warriors, ready to roll on. But they eventually do leave, and they track down the remaining crew of Wirepa and friends at this like mountain fort. And we start to approach kind of like the final act of this movie, where they head up to the fort. I think there's 4 of them now total remaining.
Yeah.
From like almost 20. So and they're arguing in the fort. The guy's like, "Yo, we freaking don't have water or anything." Oh, it was 5. It was 5 of them, and then Wirepa freaking cuts one of their throats so they have something to drink. Oh, right. That was disgusting. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and then he was like, "Oh, now we have something to feast upon." And his crew was like, "Oh yeah, how thirsty do you have to be for freaking neck blood?"
Bro, he said that they were only gone for like a day, or like or a day away or some shit. So they've only been like maybe a day or 2 without water.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, I think
that'll probably take me 5.
That whole trip was like, not having food, not having water and stuff like that. So they're at the end of a
constantly
long,
on the move.
Trip where they haven't had water this whole time and they feel like they're about to die. So now it's making them desperate.
Yeah. No, they got arrogant, man. They thought they'd make it home safe and sound. You know what I'm saying? But now we Repa.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll rip ya apart.
Nice.
Nerd. Fucking Marcel. Yo, beat the shit out of Marcel, bro.
Yeah, for real. Let's see. They got a little fence up, a little gate, and the warrior and Hongi are like, right there at the front gate, like saying, "Come out and fight. Stop being punks. You talk about honor and glory. This is it right here. Come and get it." Instead, Wirepa pulls Hongi's dad's head out of a bag. And this, I feel like, was the Warriors' kind of fighting tip, where he's like, talk shit about their mom and get their headspace all messed up. That's what
happened. Okay.
And you see Hongi, like, obviously aghast, right? He's like, his dad's head is being held by this man. And who's talking? Who spits on it? Who's talking down on it? Oh, man. I could feel my blood starting to boil. And I can only imagine what the son would be feeling, right? And the warrior also sees it. He turns around and he's like, "Oh, okay, this is getting a little out of hand." So he starts talking shit back to the guys before they walk off. And they're like, they're stuck in that fort.
My fence.
Yeah, you hide behind the fence. Behind my fence.
You hide behind my fence.
So they start. Yeah. So they go and start making little Molotov firewood to throw at the fort to try to smoke Wirepa's crew out, and it works. The fence comes down, right? Yeah. The fence comes down, and we see some of the guys dispatched through and out trying to escape from the fort. So the warrior and Hongi are like, "There they are, let's get them." But as they start running off, Hongi stops. And he looks back into the fort and he sees his dad's head mounted on a spike in the middle of the fort. So he's like, actually, screw the rest of those guys. I want to go and get my dad. Right? Mm-hmm. Understandably. He goes in there while the warrior continues. And we find out that 2 of them ran off to distract them. And Wirepa and Ranji, his second in command, have stayed inside the fort, hiding, waiting for somebody to come. They knew it was going to be the boy. So now it's 2v1 for both of our heroes' crew. The warrior gets stabbed a couple times from these guys hiding in leaves, but eventually, 1v2s them. Surprising to me, in this final battle with the 2 best warriors from Wirepa's clan, Wirepa and Ranji, freaking Hongi holds his own for a long time. I expected him to die quick from I was like, holy shit, you're going against the 2 best guys they got.
Yeah, exactly. Grown ass fools. That dude is a kid. Hongi is just a kid.
Yeah, but he's also been trained in the ways of the warrior.
For real. It's like, man, your mom is a fucking bitch. On the ground. He's like, your mom's a fucking bitch.
Your mom doesn't season her birds.
Yeah.
Your mom's soup tastes horrible.
Yeah.
Not a nice lady.
he keeps talking about my mom.
Yeah. The warrior is injured. He makes his way up the hill. He freaking climbs over the fence. He climbs over this fort fence. He finds a little hole, and he's yelling at the guys. Oh, he also yells at Hongi, who has been knocked to the ground and has a spear in his face. He's like, "Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah,
put up a fight."
Put up a decent fight, you fucking goddamn, Hongi.
As the warrior climbs over the fence, the second in command for Wirepa, Ranji, he goes to fight the warrior. And now it's Wirepa versus Hongi. The warrior already beat up and hurt, gets hurt some more before flipping the guy around and attaching him to a fence stake, like a sharp piece of wood that was sticking out of the fence.
More arrogance on Rangi's part.
Oh,
Rangi,
yeah.
More arrogance. It was like, dude, he could have killed him right there, but instead it was like, nah, dude, no, get up. We're gonna fight some more. You know, I'm better than you. Yeah. And then he was just like, dude, that was your undoing. You fucking idiot. You should have killed him right there.
He's like, pick up your weapon. You know, I will give you an honorable death. And after the warrior freaking, slides over and mounts this guy onto a fence, he's like, "You are a fool to honor me." I'm not the honorable type. I don't know what you heard.
Yo, let's go.
You are a fool to honor me. And then he says something that's a little like ear opening. He's like, he says to Ranji, who's dying, he says, "Tell the dead I'm coming." And I was like, because at first I thought he said, "You're coming." Like, tell the dead you're about to show up because you're about to die because I killed you. But he says, "Tell the dead I'm coming." Right? So now it's like, I know I'm hurt, but I'm about to give it my all, and it's going to end in some like freaking glorious battle. But I'm gonna freaking fight to the death.
Bro, before you go on, I just remembered a part where he said, I forget what part where he's fighting. Well, it was the first fight where he gets hit in the face and boy has to nurse him back to health. This fool says, "I can't die. I'm already dead." He was like, "I can't be killed. I'm already dead." I was like, "Oh, bro, there's something wrong with that guy." That guy's kind of different, bro. I don't know. We need to keep an eye on that guy.
It's kayfabe. It's kayfabe.
Yeah,
he's just pretending to keep up his like, "I am the Undertaker." You don't have to do that at Applebee's, Mark. Okay.
Man, this guy just deflated the entire fucking warrior, bro. He deflated him.
Yeah.
He fucking buried him. He buried the fucking rest, bro. He buried the warrior, bro. Yeah. He kills Rangi, right? And then Hongi and freaking Marcel are having, they're having their own little tussle. And Marcel is just he's not putting him away. He sucks, bro.
He was beating down on him, but yeah, exactly. It's like,
bro, Hongi was on the ground like the entire time.
He's just rolling around.
Bro, freaking can't get
dodge, roll, evade.
For real, the 5Ds of dodgeball, bro. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
The warrior stumbles over, and even his like freaking interruption attack, you can tell it's not a full 100% swing. This guy is like losing power. He just kind of get away from him, kind of like. But man, this guy gets pieced up and like stabbed in his stomach again by Wirepa.
Yeah. Wait. The beast, or the warrior got stabbed in the stomach.
I think so. Yeah, like Wirepa. Gives him another big
shit. Another hiding.
Yeah.
Gave him another hiding cuss.
So, because boy is like, "No, don't do it," and then he smacks him across the face, and the warrior is down on the ground, looking motionless. And now it's the final 1v1. It's the last guy it's the last man from his tribe, and it's the last man from his freaking crew, and they're fighting it out on this road of a fort with no way to get out. And you see freaking after the warrior gets hit, this turns something on in Hongi, because he's got like skills all of a sudden that he remembers. He's like freaking spinning his staff. He gets Wirep on the ground, where he eventually like puts his staff up to his neck, right? Wirepa's got blood streaming halfway down his face. I tried to turn this on this morning for more notes. I was like, I want to get that final battle again. And my girl like
he was
took our daughter upstairs. She's like, it's a little too much. No, it's almost over. This is really good. Yeah. It's about honor. It's like there's blood. There's blood on his face all over.
It's about honor.
It's about honor.
Yeah, bro.
Come back. Life lesson. Like, no. We'll be upstairs for a while.
Hell yeah.
But
so Hongi was beating the shit out of bro, man.
Yeah.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So yeah, he has that gash across his head. He's got the staff up to his neck, you know what I'm saying, up to his throat, and Hongi's just over him, like, hey, I'm gonna kill you right now.
And Wirepa's like, kill me, yes. Let's do this.
Like,
this is what I expected. Like, if anything, if I didn't win, then this is how I'm supposed to lose, right? On the battlefield.
Exactly. Straight talking him through it. Yeah.
Kill me.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a glorious death.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm getting a glorious death, right?
Yep.
But
no.
Hongi but no. As satisfying as it would have been to see Marcel fucking eat shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, for the story, it makes sense for Hongi, right? He's done a lot of growing, and you see it especially with the interaction with Menne. You know, he definitely thought different, thought just like his father, who just wants peace and wants no war, right? So, but he also knew that killing him would still give Wirepa exactly what he wanted: glory, even in death. So, in order to deny his foe that, instead of giving his foe that the satisfaction of a glorious death, Hongi spares him. Spares him and says, now you and your tribe owe me a debt for the rest of your lives. Swear it. And then that's when Wirepa's just like, swear it. Swear it. And then he finally does. I swear it. Say your tribe swears it. My tribe swears it. Whatever. Lets him up and he walks away. Walks away in shame.
Was the shame walk away satisfactory, or would you have much preferred to see Wirepa die there on that road?
I'd much rather want to see Wirepa die right there. Yeah, he definitely deserved to get his head cut off sent to his father. But for the narrative and Hongi's character, no, it makes beautiful sense. But not kill that fool where he stands. Fuck him. He doesn't deserve nothing. But I get it.
There's that part where Hongi is talking to him like that. He's like, so the revenge goes in circles over and over again is what you want to do.
Yes.
You know, how do I know your people aren't going to try to avenge you? And then if I die, my people try to avenge me. And it's just that circle of revenge and war. But when he spares him, it's like, you owe me a debt. And the debt lies with you, your father, your tribe. Y'all all owe me for sparing the future of your people, right? For you.
Hey.
And when he says that, bro, the camera zooms in to freaking Wirepa's face, and you can see him just be like, this is not my plan. I'm gonna be shamed. And you can see tears starting to pull up and literally start to like wipe away the blood trail, and like because he's just so shamed of what this story is actually going to end. It's not going to be glory for him. It's embarrassment. It's like being humiliated by this 16-year-old non-warrior.
Yeah,
is the one that dispatched the your whole entire clan. But yeah, to have to walk the rest of his days in shame, I think is a much more powerful, impactful, and humiliating, end to Wirepa. But also, what's to say he doesn't like go back on his word. He's a weirdo, right? He's like ready to start stuff, like make up stuff to start war. I mean,
on.
Also, if I was him and so hardcore into wanting a glorious death, I would have been like, I do not swear that. My people will come after you for all time, for as long as we can. You're going to have to kill me.
Curse him to your dying breath. Talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? Do what you. Yeah, exactly.
He's like, my mother.
Like, nah, I don't accept that. Exactly, bro. He didn't have to swear it, and he swore it twice. Yeah. He swore it twice, bro. He didn't have to swear it while he was crying. Yeah, you a big.
But I mean,
straight B, Marcel.
Also, I'm thinking like maybe because like when Hongi let him stand up with the staff to his neck, I still felt right there Wirepa could have like freaking punched him in the face and kept the fight going. I was like, oh, I got my feet back. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, this motherfucker let me up.
Yeah, let him up. Don't let me up.
Don't let me up. I'll kill you.
Ain't nobody else around here. It's just one person leaving this fort. Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be me
for real. You know what I'm saying? History is determined by the winners, brother.
Exactly.
I'm gonna win this shit.
What happened when you got there? Oh, Hongi came and threw his father's head at me, and I was trying to not do that. And, I had to kill him.
I had to kill him. He was coming after me.
Yeah, self-defense. In a fort.
Self-defense. Fuck you, Wirepa.
Yeah, he's walking off, kind of shaking his head, kind of like, I can't believe I just got pieced up, or like, I got beat so bad into peace.
Dang it.
Between tribes. But
for real,
Hongi sees him leave. He knows the danger is walking away, so he runs over to the body of the warrior, still lying there on the side of the road. And he turns him over, and luckily we see he's still alive. Okay, still breathing. He's in rough shape, but he looks up and he's like he said, "Stupid boy, let me die in peace. I can see them, my ancestors." Oh, and this is tough. They reject me. They banish me from the afterlife. And he's starting to get sad. I have nowhere to go. He's like, if I die right now, I'm freaking. There's nothing. There's no afterlife for me. Yeah. To which Hongi replies with his big ass heart,
bro,
you will be welcomed by my ancestors. Do you hear me? They will lead you into the afterlife, and we will speak of you in stories. We will tell of your honor. And this is huge for the warrior, man, because he's so hurt and lost and alone and feels like nothing is going for him. And he gets adopted into an afterlife to continue to live on by this family and tribe that he helped avenge. And he's like, you can see the tears in his eyes and the gratefulness. And he reaches for the back of Hongi's head and he brings it in real close. And he lets him go. And he lets out that breath. He exhales it and falls back to his death.
Let's go,
bro. The end of the warrior, and we see as the story starts to wrap up, we see Hongi's dad in the afterlife, smiling. Right, he's like proud of his son and what his son had to do and did. We also see the warrior in the afterlife slowly sit up and stand up and realize that he made it, to the next level, to the afterlife. And then we end with a shot on a cliff of Hongi with his dad's staff and with Wirepa's basket tied to him, presumably with his father inside it, ready to return him back to where he belongs, back to their home. And you see like a successful Hongi looking out over the lands that he's now the protector of, like he's the leader of. And it cuts to black, and that is the end of our story.
Yeah, pretty damn good movie, brother. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. So, sub, you want to get into ratings?
Yeah.
What's the deal?
I'll pull up the rubric so we can get this
Mm-hmm.
going. Is there anything, any immediate thoughts after you finished watching it that you had, whether it's like stuff you learned or stuff you had a problem with?
Um, Definitely. I'll talk about it like with the score, but there's like some cinematography issues, but super small and nitpicky shit. I gotta remember that it came out in 2014. So you know what I'm saying? It looked cool. Like some of the parts were like super CGI, and the CGI was looking kind of shoddy. And I forget where. I think it was when he went to the cave finally. I forget, but like there was no, or it was actually the scene with him and Mene, and it looked like super dark, and I got
Yeah,
confused at that
yeah.
part. I got confused at that part because I thought that was like another dream or a hallucination, but then I realized like, oh, it might be to show that it's nighttime, but they shot it in the day. They shot it in the daytime and they put hella filters over it. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it looks like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It looks like it was actually shot in the day, but they try to pass it off as a nighttime shoot. And that's dumb shit. That's like cinematography shit. But other than that, yeah, man. Nah, go on. What's the rubric? What it is?
All right, rewatchability out of a possible 2 points.
Ooh, um, I'll give it a two. We'll give
Nice.
it a two. If you're just in there, if you want to watch a cool classic revenge tale, yeah, it's got it for you.
I wanted to give it a 2 because I like the movie and I pulled it up a bunch of times trying to watch it. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like the subtitles kind of made it difficult for me. When we were talking about this before, I'd kind of have to look up and down, try to figure out who's talking, whose words are these,
Yeah,
and then also trying to get like the emotion on them and try to understand that. Um, so it
yeah.
is a
Also, the
not
violence is
difficult.
kind of crazy.
The violence.
Yeah,
I thought the
yeah.
violence was great. I was like,
I thought it was great. Hey, no, I'm right there with you. But like, I think for like somebody who might not be looking for that,
oh,
saying
right, right, right.
that might
Yeah.
not make him want to rewatch it. But
Ooh,
the
true.
violence
Yeah.
is definitely great.
If
The
you
violence is great.
if you don't like blood, this is not the movie for
Yeah.
you. Yeah, so I give it a 1 for rewatchability, just because sometimes it's hard to watch a subtitle movie that's moving this fast and this good. All right, casting out of a possible 3.
Casting. I'll give that a 3 too. I thought everybody played their part perfectly. Even down to just we rep as men who were in the background talking about,
Mm,
we're cursed. I feel like everybody played their part well. Like the lady who was yelling at Hongi when they first got slaughtered.
yeah.
I thought they were great. I mean, on top of all the stars that were in there, James Rolleston. Uh, I'm I've been talking shit about the guy all day. I'm gonna try to get his name right now though. What's
The
his name?
Warrior.
TeKohe Tuhaka. No, not the
Oh, yeah,
warrior.
Marcel.
TeKohe Tuhaka. Yeah, Marcel. Everybody played their part perfectly, and especially Lawrence Makoare. He was really good. And George
Yeah.
Hanari too. He was good as Tony too. But what's his name? Lawrence Makoare fucking went off on this movie. It was a great showcase
Bruh.
of him. He
Yeah.
went real. Yeah, he was really good. So 3,
Nice. I also give it a
2,
3.
3.
Yeah, I also
Yeah.
give it a 3. Um, great actors obviously doing what they are, what they do and what they're, expected to do. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and Lawrence Makoare as the warrior and that range of like old cop that's teaching the new guy stuff, but also roasting him and giving jokes, but also like the freaking Captain America of his tribe and actually absolutely freaking amazing warrior out there on the lands, and then the
Mm-hmm.
emotion when it's revealed, why he's cursed and everything. Uh,
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see. Soundtrack, sound design. Out of a
Mm.
possible 5.
As far as like soundtrack, I mean, as like sound design is fine. There were really no big problems for me with that. But the soundtrack, I don't. I give it a 3 just because I don't really recall any of the music that was playing besides the one at the end where he's looking out over the cliffs. It was like a hard ass like rock outro or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, what the? That shit is epic
Saw?
as fuck though. Yeah. What it? Do 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 do. Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, I was like, golly, bro.
is he about
just
to
accomplished
jump
what he
off
was
the
supposed
cliff and fly?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he just had a heroic ass journey. Give him some damn music, bro.
Yeah.
Is he about to jump off the cliff? Yeah, just a 3, bro. It's not really memorable for me. I don't really remember what's going on there. What about you?
I gave it a 2 for sound. Again, yeah, like you said, there's not really music or anything memorable. Yeah. Cinematography out of 6.
Oh yeah. I'll give this a. I'll give it a 4. I'll give cinematography a 4. Like I said, there was like a couple shots in there that made it look kind of crazy, like the beginning slaughtering of Tani's tribe. You know, that was shot kind of crazy to me, and it was hard for me to keep up. It looked like a shitty, shaky cam at first. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, as it got on though, the shots looked better. But you know, the fight scenes looked better. The fight scenes looked better the later the movie went on. But
And they got
there
more
was a couple of
space.
scenes in. Yeah, yeah. It looked like that, you know, they wasn't shaking so much. It wasn't just trying to make it look like they were in a fight. It was just like a static camera and people, you know, whatever. So that what else? But there was a couple scenes where, like I said earlier, like I was confused on what time of day it was. Like, bruh, I don't know. Is this a dream? Because of the way it was like filtered out, it was kind of weird. But so, yeah, a 4 for cinematography.
Um, yeah, I gave a 5. I think
Mm.
that's just like the just a look at the costumes too. Like everything looks like pretty legit.
They
Um,
did look good. Yeah, they did look good.
the weapons and everything, where they are, kind of like the big shots of the land or something I like a lot. Yeah, that steady kid, like the we're in the middle of the fight. Oh, watch out!
Yeah,
Anything
yeah,
can happen. You're
yeah,
right here in the shit.
yeah.
Would have liked a little bit more kind of view, but
Mhm.
yeah, I thought I the whole time I enjoyed visually what I was seeing, right? And I'm trying to
Yeah,
like separate if that was just like the cultural part and enjoying like the warriors, the weapons, the tribes, the lands. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, I liked it a lot. I give it a 5 out of 6 for cinematography.
Hell yeah. Why? Hey, why can't that be a part of your final score for that? Why
Yeah,
the fuck not? You
yeah,
know, shit. That shit did look great. All the props, all the costumes did look great.
yeah.
I'm just talking about some dumb technical shit
I mean,
that just sort of nitpicky in the end. You know, whatever.
next one, editing and directing out of a possible 7 points.
So I want to give this a 7 just because I felt like it flowed pretty well. You know what I'm saying? From fight scene to fight scene, even like the backstory parts and all the talking. Like I thought it went really well, but I mean not so, but it wasn't just perfect. So I'll give it a solid 6. Um, I like how fast we met up with Rerepa at the beginning of the movie. I thought
Yeah,
they were just gonna have one epic fight with him and Rerepa, but the fact that they fought like hella times throughout the journey makes a lot. It looks a lot more realistic. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes for much of a more fun movie. You know what I'm saying? More fighting is more fun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that they put him. You know, they met up with him pretty early on, and it was a good way to showcase, you know, how far they had come. You know what I'm saying? Between the first and the last fight at the fort. So yeah. Pace 6.
um,
Shit.
yo, yeah. As far as pace, I feel like great. Like
Yeah.
especially like you just mentioned, we meet the bad guy in the freaking right after. Well, I mean, we get the warrior killing somebody first, but then we rep up
Mm-hmm.
on the lands doing wild stuff real quick, and things get set into motion, and we see where it's going. We get
Mm-hmm.
a lot of surprises from
Mm-hmm.
the slaughtering to finding the warrior to to the curses of the Deadlands.
Yeah, nothing felt like a drag, bro. Nothing felt like a
Right.
slog get through. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that. Yeah, I thought
I'm
it did
gonna
really well with that.
I'm gonna give this one a 7 for
Hey,
directing, editing, and pacing.
hey, hell yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
All right. Last three categories out of a score of 8.
Nice.
Acting.
Out of 8, I'm giving it an 8.
Nice.
I'm giving it an 8. I thought everybody, like I said earlier, they all did really well, bro. Even the background characters. Yeah, I keep going back to that girl who was yelling at Hongi. I think she stood out. She stood out to me. You know what I'm saying? She only had that one scene or two scenes, and she stuck out a lot, bro. She did really well with with her character, and I think everybody else did too. Very believable. You know what I'm saying? Marcel has a punchable face, and they utilized it really well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, James Rolleston was perfect as Hongi. Even having George Henare, bro, George Henare and Reno Owen in there. Come on, bro. So yeah, that's a solid. What's that? An 8? Full score is 8.
Yep. Full score is an 8. I also gave it an 8. Just I can't think of anyone who did a bad job.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody, and maybe some of that might be language. Like if it was in English, maybe we pick up a few things that are a little different. But yeah, what I was hearing, what I was seeing, I thought was great by everybody. Writing or script out of a possible 9 points.
I really liked the writing in this movie, man. When we were going through the retelling and you were quoting directly from the movie, I was like, bro, somebody wrote that, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm giving that. I'm gonna give that a 9 also.
Nice.
I'm gonna give that a full score of 9. I think the fact that it was in ancient Māori like that, sets it apart from a lot of movies. You know what I'm saying? Makes it unique.
Yeah.
And the captions, like the writing of it, assuming that where I watched the movie is correct, like, bro, that is some epic ass fucking dialogue, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we the monologue with the warrior when he's crying his eyes out, bro. Like that alone for me put it at a 9. You know what I'm saying? On top of Lawrence Moriake's performance, like the writing in that is crazy, bro. You can't kill me, I'm already dead. You know what I'm saying? Tell death I'm coming. Or yeah, tell the dead I'm coming. Like, bro, yeah, 9.
Yeah. I want to say there's a little bit of a lull kind of in the middle sometimes with I think it was kind of just meeting the warrior and adding a new character, and learning more, or more so wanting to know more right away, but getting it kind of sprinkled and sectioned out throughout, which was frustrating as a viewer that wants more information, but also good story writing to keep people on the hook and wanting for more.
Straight up.
So I actually just talked myself into a 9.
Nice.
So, yeah, full 9 for the script. It's just like
okay.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, the dialogue from some of these hit so hard, bro. Just like feeling the pride or the pain or the passion.
Oh,
hell yeah!
Oh, come on.
All right, legacy is our final category / impact out of a possible 10 points.
Yeah, I have to knock it down a couple. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna knock it down just because it has a good amount of time. 10 years.
Yep.
10 years. And it inspired a TV show, you know what I'm saying, to continue it. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. But I think it's just far as overall impact, I'm gonna give it a 7. I don't really see our people talking about the Deadlands like that, only when we mention it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't view it as like one of them that people put on the pantheon of movies for a Samoan to watch. Siona's Wedding, them other ones, usually just Siona's Wedding. Yeah, so a 7. I give it a 7 for impact.
I also give it a 7. I think it being spoken entirely in Te Reo Maori is big for that culture and for our people, like Pacific wise, having that out there. I think having this many stars has to be something that people look to.
Hey, I
Um,
mean, shit.
and
Yeah.
then also that it spawned a TV series that people still wanted more of it. I think it is big. I don't think it's spoken about enough or as much as it could or should be. So some minuses for reach and impact, but yeah, I gave it a 7.
Cool. So what's our final
Um,
scores, brother?
all right. 24. Sorry, I'm slow on math.
No, you're good. I think I got it.
12, 18, 26, 35, 42 for you. 42 out of 50. That's great.
Yeah.
24, 31, 36. 42 for me.
Hey. Shit. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
a solid A right there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe an
Consensus.
A minus. Shit.
Starter kit
saying?
approved.
Come on, bro.
Starter kit
Yeah,
recommended.
man. Yeah. Yeah, bro. You forget Roger Ebert, bro. Roger Ebert. Ebert and Roper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up, man. Let us know if you've also seen the Deadlands, what y'all think of it. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us in the comments, man. Tell us what other movies we need to watch. Check out the other shows in the network. You know what I'm saying? Check out the Polynesian podcast with the Uso Force, Lance. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing with the boys, okay? Or we will we'll do something. All right? We'll do something. I don't know what, but we'll do it, man. You got anything for him, bro?
Thanks for staying with us this long through our breakdown of the Deadlands. And yeah, definitely hit us up. Let us know what else you want us to watch or review.
Come on.
Roll the credits.
Roll the damn credits. All right? Quit playing with us. Go far. Bye, nerds. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.